There's a state park in the Mojave Desert in southern Nevada known as the Valley of Fire. It's the type of place where they film car commercials with warnings like professional driver on a closed course, lest the rest of us dare to ever think we might actually drive like that. One day I was on a trip there with my family and we're taking in the stunning beauty of the red sandstone and the shifting sand dunes when we happened upon these cave drawings. We would discover that these petroglyphs were some 3,000 years old. Amazing. Drawings and markings of a primitive people showing how they lived, worked, danced, and played. They had found a way to leave their mark. And in addition, there were artifacts there of these crude musical instruments made of wood and or animal skin and the like. And it was sobering, honestly, to take in the stories of these primitive people, whoever they were, and to imagine the soundtracks that they had created to accompany the telling of their story. It's incredible. And at the risk of sounding dramatic, it was almost as if the voices of the dead were calling out to us and saying, we had a purpose for being here, so please don't waste yours. And it occurred to me that if you found a group of primitive people now, like let's say in a remote jungle region or maybe on a deserted island, there was still a group of people that had not been touched by our modern civilization, and we found them, and they knew nothing of our digital age with its information superhighway. We could not find a single person who could understand and or mutter a single word of their dialect, a complete language barrier. Well, there would be nothing at all to connect us to them, save two things: stories and soundtracks. This is why I choose to communicate using these two most powerful mediums. As a storyteller who can use soundtrack to assist, if you will, I use these universal languages to teach universal principles that never change, to help the rest of us navigate in a world and in a marketplace that is in constant change. You know, as I think back on that day in the desert, it occurs to me that throughout the history and throughout the ages, humanity, we've always found a way to share our story, to leave our mark. So let's agree that you and I should be intentional about doing the very same thing. My name is Robb Overholt, and I would love to work with you and or your organization to help you do just that, to create and navigate your desired outcomes in an ever-changing world and an ever-changing marketplace.